this mic got quiet or he sings loud. I'm not sure.
Hey, that movie sucked.
Hi, I'm Sam Jordan, Director of Humanitarian Action for the International Rescue Committee. Conflict and constraints on humanitarian aid delivery are causing a massive crisis in Gaza, and humanitarian conditions are rapidly deteriorating.
Shut up!
Sorry about that. The news tried to ruin our show. Everything's fine now. You know how you can tell? You know how you can tell we're doing a great Tabernacle show when people start falling asleep. That's how you know. What's wrong with this microphone? Hello, is this on? Oh, hello, there it is. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. Right. Okay, onward. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the incomparable, unbelievable tapeworm. Give him a round of applause. Let's see who killed everybody this day and time in history. Father Time, you'll know about this stuff. Where Father Time was here? Tore off his face and it ended up being Robert Frost.
Hanging out with Mr. Top Bottom yesterday at DRI at Lucy's. He said, "Oh, I'm not getting in the pit. I'm too old. I'm not getting in the pit. No, no way." And then the first band, which was great, golfing punk rock. The first fucking band, not only who was in the pit, guess who fucking started the pit? Fucking Mr. TB himself. Top Bottom. I told him, he said, you gotta pick one. He gave me both. He said, no. He said he's Top Bottom. Alright. Yeah. Marva. Yeah, you're Top Bottom. He didn't make it out because he's as sore as I am from fucking dancing it all night to DRI. Got fucked up. Got fucked up in more ways than one. Alright, Oni Madden's birthday today. He turns 132. He was a gangster back in the 20s and 30s. I don't know if this was actually a chord, but... At 11, Oni Madden joined the Gophers in Hell's Kitchen. The Hudson Dusters was a rival gang and they tried hard to catch him. Catching done in no condition. Press for names he would not mention. To the cops this was none of their business. Now his gang was on a mission. While Madden recovered, 6 of his would-be assailants did. And if not murder over territory, it was over women. Bootlegging came to an end with the repeal of prohibition. Misfortune with extortion, important mob connections. Rackets, raids, and robberies made lots of cash and lots of victims. Chased by the cops across rooftops. We got not a recognition. Charges dropped, Madden walked the awful truth that the witnesses decide instead of testifying. They would rather just live, whatever that is. They would rather just live, whatever that is. They would rather just live instead of testifying. They would rather just live. Alright, John Paul Knowles' birthday today too. Oh wait, no, it's his death. Yeah, I think I'm too loud. But maybe turn up the vocals and turn down the guitar. Alright.
We love you!
Paul John Knowles. Likewise. Paul John Knowles. Yeah, they called him the Casanova Killer because he looked like Chris Christopherson. So this song is called Pistofferson.
Woo! Yeah!
If you want to call me Pistofferson, I was thinking I would go by that, but then my piss band fell apart, so never mind. Anyway, so he was shot while he was trying to escape in Georgia 49 years ago today. Paul John Knowles was the type of guy who would jack your smokes and ask for a light. He got locked up for a bar fight. He picked the lock and broke out that night. He broke into Alice's house and tied her up. He tied the gag too tight. She died, he liked the way it felt. Awakening an appetite. A rabid dog personified. Think about mouth foaming wet, and if his word is to be heard as truth, he murdered 35 men, women, children, shot, choked, stabbed, no, set my this up to Rondine. Entered the home of Doris Holt. killed her with her own husband's own rifle. One of his last two was a state trooper, execution style, looking like the pissed off twin of Chris Christopherson, so vile. With a roadblock ran wild, a foot chases final mile, captured then one last futile escape attempt, and there would be no trial. He got shot 49 years ago today. Alright, it's Ed Kemper's birthday. Ed Kemper turned 75 years old today, so I have to play this, even though I played it a lot before. My favorite town, it reminds me of Hogtown, this town, but Santa Cruz, California is a wonderful place. Lots of drugs. That's where Ed Kemper's from. Banished to the basement by his mother, he learned to despise. He stole his sister's dolls and cuts them up. When she finds them, she cries. Family pets dropped dead by Ed's machete. Heads kept like some kind of prize. He killed his grandparents. Surprise! No one noticed the warning signs. Was declared safe by state psychiatrist when psychoanalyzed. Released to his mother just 5 years later. Despite sound advice, John Wayne was idolized. He read the Bible and collected knives. He got a job holding a stop sign for the Department of Highways. Rosa now has died after he and mother had a big fight. They were hitchhikers victimized. They took his final deadly ride. His passenger door was customized. It would not open from the inside. With two bodies to occupy his time, he stayed up late that night. At the bar, bought rounds with cops. They talked about the homicide. What lousy detectives with the killer right before their eyes. Most of Cindy Shaw in the ocean, taken by the tide. Though her head was buried behind the house, mother was none the wiser. He killed his mother, Kemper tantrum, matricide, and then he called her friend and lied and held her throat till she died, choked by the strength of 300 pounds. Edmund stood 6'9". It was Easter morning, 1973. He started driving a war of torment inside of his mind for many miles before he finally decided. He pulled over at a roofside telephone booth across state lines. The police thought he was joking. They made him call back 3 times. It was 9 days before Christmas. Ron and his ex-wife was now his current wife under suspicion. Ron would never split the divorce was the right decision. Ron would never split the... Fuck, I was trying to just go right into that. It was 9 days before Xmas. Ron and ex-Jehovah's Witness, current wife under suspicion. You're not gonna play that one. Fuck it, I can't do it. So this is not happening on next Monday. Are we skipping?
We're skipping 2.
Okay.
We'll be back on the 8th.
Alright. Damn, alright. Well, I'm not ready to play this one yet, but...
I'm showing up here on Monday and Friday.
Yeah.
Take one!
Granny got run over by some asshole out on the Walter Road. Like, I'm not ready for this one. Maybe next year. Alright. Shit. Oh.
Mary, take one miss! Get it
Alright, so today's Paul Stein was a Zodiac victim. It's his birthday. It's also one of the main suspects they think was the Zodiac. Arthur Lee Allen. It is also his birthday today, so it could be that he killed Paul Stein, found out that he had the same birthday and said, fuck it, alright, I'm done. And then he didn't do it anymore. Anyway, I want to do that, because I fucked up all these other songs. Start the distributor wire had been pulled after dark. He
Yeah!
the race car wouldn't start. The distributor wire had been pulled.
Yeah!
Never mind. Okay, 50 years ago yesterday. So there's a Florida serial killer. Surprise. He killed Rhonda Reynolds. No, he killed Kathy Scarf 50 years ago yesterday. Gerald Schaefer. He went to bed until he was 10, got a high school education. He resented the rejection that the cheerleader type gave him. Soon after his graduation, he starts work at the gas station. started feeling homicidal urges. Instant Gerald gave in. Hitchhikers and prostitutes were plentiful and easy prey. Went out cruising in his red gremlin with no hesitation. Gunshot blasts and knife blade slashes, drowning in or strangulation. Susan Big Chris moved to Daytona Beach all the way from Dayton, Ohio to be murdered. A fatal Florida vacation. 40 were killed each time. It gave him a powerful sensation. Gerald blamed women for original sin with a Christian fixation. With the coroner's mistaken, but it's what she didn't rape them. Did she count that sharp knife blade some kind of surrogate penetration? Interpretation, closing the investigation. He played every card for 18 years of hard incarceration. They turned his brains into scrambled eggs. His goose was cooked and fried like bacon. Phil Oak's birthday tomorrow. Yeah, Phil Oak's birthday tomorrow. Jake to the Milestone played some Phil Oak's a few weeks ago. This one goes out to Jason. Yeah. Phil Oak's turns 83 tomorrow. Yeah. In a building of gold with riches untold lived the families on which a country was founded. Merchant of style with his main velvet smile. When he was there, but he also was hounded. And the soft middle class treaded in for the last floor of the building was fully surrounded. And the noise outside was the ringing of revolution. So sadly they stared and sunk into their chairs in search for a comforting notion. The rich silver walls looked ready to fall as they shook with doubtful devotion. And the ice cubes would clink as they freshened their drinks, wet their minds in bitter emotion. And they sat and they talked about the ringing of revolution. We were hardly aware of the hardships they bared for our time that was taken with treasure. Life was a game and work was a shame, and pain was prevented with pleasure. The world's cold and gray was so far away at a distance only money could measure. But the thoughts were broken by the ringing of revolution. And clouds filled the room with darkening doom as the crooked smoke rings were rising. How long will it take and how can we escape? Someone asked, but no one's advising. And the quivering floor responds to a roar with a shake that's no longer surprising. As closer and closer came the ringing of revolution. So suddenly they moan, please leave us alone. As back and forth they are pacing. Pillows of silk they're embracing. All of them peeking in at the target they're chasing. Now trembling inside of the ringing of revolution. With compromise and sway, we gave it half away when we saw their rebellion was growing. Now everything's lost as they kneel by the cross where the blood of Christ is still flowing. It's too late for sorrow, they've reached their tomorrow, reaped the seed of which they were sowing. Now harvested by the ringing of revolution. In tattered tuxedos they faced the new heroes and crawled about in confusion. A sheepishly grinned for their memory was dim of the decade's dark execution. Hollow hands raised, they stood there amazed at the shattering of their illusion. As the windows were smashed by the ringing of revolution. We're down on our knees, we're begging you please. We're sorry for the way you were driven. There's no need to talk, just take what you want, and we'll make amends if we're living. But away from the grounds, the flames told the town that only the dead are forgiven. And they vanished inside of the ringing of revolution. Alright. Thanks for being here. Oh, you're the fire crier.
Yeah, Jeremiah.
I almost remembered the words.
Star on my tree.
Probably it does.
If you can catch tapeworm's lip, you get a free drink.
All right. Bruce is awake.
Swallow it.
Yeah.
Tapeworm, everybody. Tapeworm, give him a round of applause.
Nowhere else. Someone take a picture of him.
I've never seen anybody with calluses on their lips. That's really cool. You should get a close-up look at that, everybody. Oh, Tapeworm, thank you for that. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, if I could have everyone's attention. I know I can't, but I'm going to ask anyway. Everyone, I want to thank you for tonight. Already, in just the first hour and a half, it's such a gift from that piece of shit show of last week. I hated that show so much, I was never going to do the Tabernacle again. But you've redeemed me. You've redeemed me. You're like the spirits that visit Scrooge. I want to just run out and buy a big fucking turkey and share all of my money with the world. All of my $8 million the internet says I have. You know?
Give us money.
Yeah. I got crossed up with Tom Miller the musician. Not me, Tom Miller the musician. Some other famous Tom Miller the musician who actually made $8 million. And so now the internet, if you do a celebrity search, says I'm worth $8 million. I'm not going to deny it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go to Campus USA tomorrow and show them that article and see if I can get a big loan. And if I can get a loan, we're all going to Arby's. That's right. Let's have, why have normal meat when you can have wet meat? Right? No more normal meat. No more normal meat. No more normal meat. That's a weird fucking thing to yell. I can't believe how fast you all got on that bandwagon. What are we even talking about? Now, ladies and gentlemen, the reason I wanted your attention is because we have a special person in the house. I can see you talking back there. No talking, please. We have a special person in the house. Everybody's special. All of you have some measure of value. But anyway, there's a special person in the house, and I want to acknowledge her, and she'd like to address the crowd. She is one of us here at the Tabernacle. It's Auntie Bobo. Wait, let me talk you up a little. Auntie Bobo, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, stop murmuring. Stop murmuring, okay? I'm talking here. Auntie Bobo, twice in a row. No talking, Michael. You're in the cast, for fuck's sakes. No, that's you talking. I can see your head bobbing up and down like a little bird. You are just talking, right? I know you're over at the bathroom. You're not doing something different, are you? With your bobbing little weird, you know that bird that goes and gets the water? That's what I'm hearing. Just kidding. Michael will have his revenge soon. When Michael gets on the stage, all bets are off. But ladies and gentlemen, back to Auntie Bobo. Auntie Bobo, one of the secret council. Hey, fuckhead, shut the fuck up, man, before my dick falls off. I know, but come on, help me, give me a break. I'm trying to. It just dishonors. Okay, anybody that talks now is shitting on Auntie Bobo. Let's not do that. It doesn't matter to me. I'm trying to say nice things about Auntie Bobo, and you're making it like last week.
Love you.
Anyway, okay, I warned you.
Oh no!
Who's the motherfucker unplugged my bubbles? All right, back to Auntie Bobo. Auntie Bobo has literally, and I'm going to say it correctly, swammed. No, that's not right. Swum. That doesn't sound right, but I think it is. 1.7 miles. From Senaody all the way to Cedar Key in shark-infested waters. I kid you not, she has done this 2 times, ladies and gentlemen. Give her a round of applause. I kid you not, I'm not even kidding. I have video evidence of this. Shark-infested waters. Auntie Bobo who came to us many years ago as an incredible talent, brought great delight and joy to the show. So much creativity. Don't cry. I'm going to make me cry. So much creativity to the show. And then she has gone on. She's all over the place. She is in parades. She hosts the pancakes. Okay? She's done so much stuff and brought so much joy to so many people. She has talked to people who have been physically and mentally damaged by the show out on the porch for hours and hours after the show ended, trying to get them back to sanity, trying to get them back to reality. She's the most honorable, beautiful, wonderful friend and such a gift to the Tabernacle. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go downstairs, except I don't think you don't go down there. Yeah, nobody's down there. I know you two are trying to, I know what you two are trying to do, and we do approve of that here at the University Club, but parking lot, behind the dumpster, okay, that's where to go.
I'm very forgetful. I forgot about this door.
There's that door too. You're still a very funny comedian, by the way. Thank you. You honor us. Merry Christmas to you, sir. And now, I shouldn't have said, I'm working on my gender shit. Okay, I'm old and I'm a fogey. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Auntie Bobo for a few words.
That's not your Bobo.
So I'm in my pajamas. I've been in them all day and since yesterday. That's how I'm rolling right now. So I know the weather is getting a lot of people down. I've started seeing the blankets come out. And I just want to remind y'all what's happening in the rest of the United States. My hometown in Alaska is Haines, Alaska. And on Thanksgiving, it dumped the day before. It dumped 3 feet of snow in one day. And it can do more than that, but then it just doesn't stop. And so when you get 3 feet of snow in one day, it happened to me, it's not pretty. So everyone told me in Alaska all summer long for multiple summers, oh, you got to spend the winter, it's so fun. We're gonna snowmobile and we're gonna snow ski and we're gonna go on helicopters and go down the mountain and yeah, nobody's got money in the winter. No, it's dark. You have 3 hours of daylight and it's like a parking lot haze and like that's it. The rest of the time you can't see your hand in front of your face. So we have these blizzards in Alaska. In fact, we happened so bad that my husband, we had an outhouse because our cabin didn't have electric or running water. And so how do you think he would go to the bathroom and come back without getting lost? Anybody? Ain't gonna help you. You just see white.
A string.
You just see white and dark. Yeah, a rope. Yeah, he would tie a rope to the cabin and then go out to the outhouse and then come back. I'm a big wuss, so I used a honey bucket. I'm like, no. And there's a moose in the wood. And there's a moose in that wood. It's attacked him not once, but twice. In fact, he has had 2 cars, 1 taxi and 1 truck in that town that have big dents on the side because the moose tried to charge him, and both times they saved him with the vehicle. But I was in town because Bill was in Hawaii, and it dumped 3 feet of snow. So the first thing I tried to do was get my Mercedes started. I was shoveling and shoveling and shoveling and shoveling, and I don't know when I finally gave up shoveling and decided it was never going to happen, but I decided I was going to walk to town. It's an hour and a half. Okay, I can do it, not bad. I worked at the Pioneer Bar in the Bamboo Room, and I didn't want to disappoint them. I was supposed to be there bartending and open it up. So I started walking. Well, the thing I didn't know being from Florida is when it dumps 3 feet of snow and you don't have snowshoes, you go really slow because you put 1 foot in and it goes 3 feet, and then you put the other foot in and it goes 3 feet, and by the time I finally got to work, I was 3 hours late. And guess what my boss said to me? No, he said, what are you doing here? No one's going to show up in this weather. We're not going to have a customer. Why did you come? And I'm like, now I'm going to walk back in the dark. So he let me stay and at least make some money. And he was right. We didn't have a single customer the whole day. So when you're getting your blanket out and putting your socks on to go with your sandals, or if you're having to resort to these, which is what I do to stay warm, Yeah, just think about Haines, Alaska, and know we are living it up. I love you all.
Hallelujah. You go all the way halfway around the world with Auntie Bobo and find out what's going on in Alaska. I heard a rumor that they have a Tasty Freeze ice cream machine that everybody loves. Is that true? Okay. Oh, that's the Antarctica. Sorry, I got that confused. Ladies and gentlemen, let me show you something real quick before I introduce our next guest.